Hello from I.T.E.M, International Theological Education Ministries. I'm Will Hesterberg, Chairman of the Board for I.T.E.M. We're getting ready for our fall schedule of sending out instructors to 10 different classes all around the world, 7 in person and 3 by Zoom or video. We're continuing to expand in spite of the COVID traveling restrictions. For example, we're using Zoom to train Christian leaders behind the Iron Curtain in Siberia, Kazakhstan, Russia, Belarus, Kaliningrad, Ukraine, Latvia, and Lithuania through the work of Baltic Reformed Theological Seminary in Latvia. This is despite the rising Iron Curtain and the war that's going on in Ukraine. What a joy to see these men who come from countries at odds with each other actually looking forward to having fellowship together and praying for each other. As another example of expansion, we are now sending instructors to 4 different locations in Africa: Kenya, Uganda, Liberia, and Ethiopia, the 12th largest population in the world and the 2nd largest in Africa. We are training leaders to meet the needs of the expanding church on this continent. As a third example, for the last 2 years, we have been training 20 national Christian leaders in India in 16 different modules. This November, these trainers will finish their courses and graduate and be commissioned as our next generation of trainers. We're doing this because it is becoming more difficult to get Western instructors to be able to go into India. They're about to finish their course and they'll be graduating in November, and then they will go into all of India to train. In a new development, 6 of these trainers are already training 60 other Indian pastors to do the work of ministry. They've been doing this each month since last January. As we plan for 2023, we need your help in 4 areas. First, would you praise God with us for what He has done through us this past year? Second, would you pray that God will supply the financial and personnel resources that we need to meet the opportunities that are coming our way this next year? Third, would you thank your pastor if he was one of our instructors in 2022? Or would you encourage him to become an instructor with I.T.E.M next year? Finally, would you encourage your congregational leaders to consider supporting I.T.E.M in next year's budget or its offerings, or to actually increase the giving to I.T.E.M? Thank you for joining us as partners in this worldwide discipleship ministry.